Hello, thanks for being here with me. This is Tiger Lilith Tarot, and I'm going to be doing a new moon to full moon spread reading for Capricorns. Hello, Capricorns. Welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here before, welcome. It's going to be a reading good for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Capricorn Dominant. If you're just drawn to watch this video, there could be a message here for you. Remember to take what resonates, leave the rest. Any cross watchers, remember to flip the energy. We're going to look January 21st to February 5th. This year started out with a micro full moon, meaning it was very far away from the earth. The full moon is usually, it illuminates. So, and then we had this new moon. The most recent new moon was a super new moon, meaning it was as close to the earth. And this particular one was as close to the earth as it could be. So I feel like for this year, there's not a lot left to see. The moon isn't showing us a lot, but there's a lot to be created. There's a lot of fresh energy. I feel a lot of instigation, innovation that could happen this year. So we're going to look at where to reevaluate intentions, where to reevaluate possibly energies, they're no longer serving you. Then we're going to look at where to set new intentions, energies coming in, and we're going to pull and see what magic and wisdom this moon phase is for you, Capricorns. Right, and please like and subscribe. Talk to me in the comments. If this resonates, if you like the video. If you don't like it, let me know. All right, immediately we have the sun here. Turn this brightness down a little bit. There we go. All right. We have the sun coming out first. So where to reevaluate intentions. Immediately, I feel like there's something about being overly optimistic, kind of blinded by the light. Some of you could be, going after the, like chasing the sun is what I'm getting. And almost in a practical sense, or the 3D material world sense, feels like you could have been focusing on what's shiny, what's brand new, maybe overindulging a little financially. Okay, Temperance coming out. One more for Capricorn placements, please. Capricorn placements. Where Capricorn placements being guided to reevaluate intentions, spirit, reevaluate energies. One more, please. There we go. Feels like you're really driven towards and determined to be successful. It's a very ambitious energy, very driven, very determined. Like I say, it really does feel like you've been chasing the sun. Temperance. Some of you could be patiently, almost like you're patiently waiting to grow up, or you're patiently waiting to be seen as the boss, as the leader. I feel, Capricorns, like you have a social status. There's something about you that's very influential, but it's not being seen. And there's this desire for you to really be seen as this leader and as this bright, but it's almost like an obsessive desire to be seen as determined, as driven and ambitious. It's like you're patiently waiting for people to see you this way. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Wow. King of Pentacles. Yeah. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. It almost feels like you're waiting for truth and some sort of new offer to be presented to you. The King of Pentacles is a card, he does something the same way all the time. So it's almost like you're doing something the same way and expecting a different result. And that might be why, right, you're not, because there's something here about you not being seen the way you want to be seen. We'll see more what that is when I clarify. Okay, let's see. New energies coming in for Capricorns, new intentions, Spirit. Where are Capricorn placements being guided to set new intentions? Welcome new energies. Yeah, well, I mean, the first card coming out, the Eight of Swords, right? Something about here about not being seen. This person is blindfolded. So I feel, Capricorn, like there's something here that you're not seeing. And there's a message here to set yourself free from some mental prison that you've created for yourself. To set yourself free from blocks. It's almost like here you're waiting for things to look and appear a certain way. But if they aren't that way, I'm trying to think of an example because I feel like this is a little confusing how I'm saying it. Okay, let's say, family dynamic, right? Let's take social media as an example. You see people that put on pictures on Instagram and Facebook, and they're pictures of them living their best life. They're so happy, they're joyful, they're taking trips, they're taking vacations, the family life looks good, when behind the scenes that's not how it looks. So I feel like what's happening here, Capricorn, is you want people to see you in your life and relations and things in a certain way, but they might not actually be that way. And so it's time to free yourself and just kind of accept what is for what is, and not try and control how people see you and how they see your life. And just, it's kind of like letting people come to their own conclusions and not trying to guide them to the conclusions you want them to come to. Let's see, 2 more, please, Capricorn placements. There are Capricorn placements being guided to set new intentions. 9 of Cups. Your wishes. Being very patient, very hopeful, waiting for your ships to come in here. Patiently waiting for wishes to be granted. And yeah, the Devil reversed. It's about letting go of the obsessive, because it feels like there's this, like, I think I said it. If I didn't, I was thinking it. When I pulled these, there's almost an obsessive need to be seen one way and one way only. But that's not the truth of everything, right? It's almost like you want to be seen as bright, powerful, optimistic, determined, authoritative, inspirational, calm, patient all the time. But there's a mental prison, right? And I had the feeling that's like this energy that's like too good to be true, because there's something hidden behind it. It's about letting go of almost an obsessive need to be seen a certain way and just setting that free. Waiting for your wishes to come in, waiting for your ships to come in. You've been manifesting. Feel like you've talked to the universe. It's possible you opened your heart to certain people, and now you're waiting. You're waiting for wishes to be granted. They're available here with the 9 of Cups. It's like they're almost here, and I feel like the answer on how to get that, like, to the 10 of Cups is to drop this obsessive, need, because it's verging on codependent here, needing to be seen a certain way. It's very controlling. You're needing to control the energies around you. We have the 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the 2 of Cups and the 2, and the 2 of Wands with the Ace of Cups. Oh, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, all in a row at the bottom. Lots of brand new offers available to you. But it's like this takes you sending messages, receiving messages with love, with a new love, with a new desire, harmoniously working with others, welcoming new energy into your life. I think that's what mostly this is about here, is being open to new ways of thinking, being open to new ways of communicating, and not remaining stuck in this Eight of Swords energy. Right? Giving up the need to create it's like little mental mazes for yourself to make sense of something. But if you have to create a mental maze for it, it probably doesn't make sense. I think that's the message here. Right, let's see. We're going to get more information and find out here, Capricorns, with the Sun. What is this Sun card about? Some of you specifically, you're looking for approval, recognition from a father figure that's never really seen you, and you're being really patient and waiting for that recognition and support. The Sun, please, for Capricorn placements. What is this Sun card about? Where to reevaluate energies? No. Temperance reversed. So we have Temperance upright here, Temperance reversed here. Yeah, I said you're showing much more optimism than you feel, because I can feel a restlessness and a desire for change, to the point that you could feel some sort of pressure to be overly optimistic for others around you, but it's causing you a lot of anger inside of yourself. I don't think you're showing it, but I can see it here. Inside, you're not patient with yourself. You're not able to merge energies. You're becoming restless. You're becoming temperamental, very touchy. It's almost like the littlest thing could set you off, but I feel like it does. But again, I don't think you're showing it, because you're just bright, optimistic. Everything's great. Everything's good. Everything's fine. Yeah, strength, being really brave. Because Capricorn, it feels like you think that if you remain optimistic, that's what's going to bring your ships in, the Nine of Cups. If you remain brave and courageous and just keep all this anger and pain and discomfort and just not harmonious energy, it's inside of you. But it's like there's this concept here that if you remain brave through this, your wishes will be granted. Yeah, there's a lot you're not saying. All right. Let's look at Temperance here. Temperance upright. What is this one? Trying to come together. Feels like in yourself. Could be with other people. Like I said, remaining patient. In this energy of being very zen. And I don't think that's the reality inside. Temperance, please, for Capricorn placements. What is this Temperance card about here? Temperance, please, for Capricorn placements. Four of Cups. Yeah, you're bored. You've grown bored of a certain... It's okay. I feel like you've grown bored of trying to work with energies that keep pulling away from you, that keep retreating from you. And you don't need to work with those energies, right? Because I think part of this, you trying to come together with people that keep pulling away, is part of what's causing you so much frustration. Like I said, you're carrying the load. You're being really optimistic through all of this, and it's fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine. But I think this is, I think inside it's causing a lot of pain. Yeah. Yeah, you're trying to strategize. It's almost like you're trying to use too much strategy when it comes to working with people. It's like those energies don't want to work with you. Move on. Find others that will, because I think that'll make you much happier. Because I feel like trying to come together with energies that keep pulling away from you, or that show you that they don't want to work with you, but you keep trying again and again, it's causing you to need to create some sort of mind, to create a story in your mind, as opposed to looking at the reality of a situation. What's this King of Wands here? What is this King of Wands energy? Capricorn placements, please. King of Wands for Capricorn placements. There's the Sun again. So much optimism, hope, encouragement. Like I said, for some of you, this is very much wanting to be seen. You're trying to be seen by a father figure, a boss maybe even. It's a masculine that you look up to. A masculine that you look up to very much, and you want this masculine to see you, to encourage you. Some of you are really possibly looking for some sort of love and approval by a father figure that you never got. And so you're looking at it through other people, possibly, like I said, through a boss. Or some of you could be going on social media and looking for approval and recognition by people who have large platforms on social media, by influencers. Yeah, being very patient. Back, waiting for something triumphant to come in, but it feels like it's past its, like something is past its due date. Where a situation in love, particularly, possibly could have been successful, there's just too much pain involved. It's time that cycle is over. All right, let's see. What is this Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords here for Capricorn placements, please. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords, please. Capricorn placements. Why is this here? Why is this here? Eight of Swords, please. Seven of Cups. Yeah, retreating into a fantasy. I think, instead of creating a mental mazes for yourself, it's more about getting in touch with your emotions. I think a little fantasizing would be good right now. Yeah, the Seven of Cups with the High Priestess. It's some watery energy coming out here. Scorpio, Pisces energy. I feel like there's something so driven inside of you to, like I said, get some sort of recognition, praise, be seen a certain way, that your emotions feel like they've been taken a little bit out of the equation. And I feel like what this is saying is to tap back into fantasizing a little bit with the Seven of Cups. It's still an escapist energy, but I feel like through fantasizing and getting back in touch with your heart center, it feels like you'll receive some messages from the universe, the High Priestess. These Capricorns, you might, this card coming out, it tells me you're very in tune and in touch with your intuition, but with the Eight of Swords, it's kind of blocking that. So getting back in touch with emotions, fantasizing, allowing yourself to be in a more whimsical energy, I think would be good. I think you'll get some answers here. These answers could even come to you in a dream. Pay attention to your dreams right now, especially. They could be sending you messages. Your dreams might be like signaling to you. Might be certain messages in your dreams that have been showing you that you need to get out of this mental prison, these mental mazes, that it's not serving you. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles again at the bottom, now with Judgment, having that awakening, some an awareness that it's time to move on and to look for recognition elsewhere. All right, let's see, what is the Nine of Cups? It's the Nine of Cups. So I see you very hopeful here, the Hierophant. Yeah. You want a committed energy, I feel, is what you're hopeful about. Some of you, this is about marriage, the Hierophant. It's a soul contract. It's a commitment. And I feel like that's that's a wish that you put out to the universe, possibly long ago, that you want someone in your life to be committed to, that's stable, that wants the same things that you want. But that hasn't been able to happen up here. But it is your wish. I feel like your answer here is this Eight of Swords, Seven of Cups, High Priestess, getting out of that energy, getting back into your heart space, allowing yourself to dream again, to have faith in your wishes, that they will come true, that you can have what you desire. Some of you, Capricorn, someone in a past relationship could have involved you in a third-party situation, and that's why you're very hesitant to enter into new relationships, because there's just so much fear that that's going to happen again, and that you're going to have to restart, that it's going to break the structure that you and this other person have created, and you'll have to start from scratch again. I feel like that's a fear that's here. With the High Priestess and the Hierophant coming out, it's telling me you're very connected to spirit. You're very connected. And the wishes that you made in the past, they do line up with your belief system and your values. That's still there. You're still holding on to that. But that's what I mean. Like I say, it feels like Capricorn, what's happening on the inside and what you're showing on the outside is just two incredibly different things. All right, let's see the Devil. And sometimes that can be confusing because it's almost like you're sending mixed messages, because people can read the energy that's inside of you. You can present one way all you'd like, but people that are connected, people that know, people that are connected to themselves, to their intuition, their perception, they can sense that. Right? And so it's sending mixed messages, mixed signals, not only to the people around you, but to the universe. And the universe likes very clear messages. That's how the universe works. Right? You can't send mixed signals to the universe. It doesn't know what to do with that energy. So we have the Devil reversed with Death upright. Yes, this is the transformation. There's an ending that needs to happen when it comes to holding on obsessively to how you're seen, what you look like, how are other people perceiving you, how are others. I feel like that's an anxiety, but once you set that free, a transformation is able to happen. Yeah, we have the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. I feel like you'll realize your abundance. There's a message here too about not calling attention to your weaknesses. And it's like, as soon as you start showing yourself some love and stop pointing out where you lack, there's a brand new beginning that's available to you here with the Fool. Something brand new that you've never tried before. It's exciting. It brings back a childlike energy inside of you. All right, let's see. I'm going to pull one card here to get magic and wisdom of this moon phase. Magic and wisdom of this moon phase for Capricorn placements. Please, one card. Magic and wisdom of this moon phase. One of the other reasons I can tell you're holding a lot inside is your cards have taken by far with these readings the longest to come out. There's a lot you don't want to show people or say, but there's a sense here that it's like your insides are almost about to burst because there's so much that you haven't said. We have the Seven of Swords coming out. Planning, strategizing, moving away from deception, moving away from people that have deceived you in the past, that have lied, cheated on you, stole from you. And if it's not material items, then they stole your time, your energy, right? Like I said, you're looking for dedication and devotion. I can see that. And so it feels like here it's moving away from energies that have proven they aren't those things. They aren't devoted to you. They aren't dedicated to you, right? It's possible these are energies that, as I told you, half-truths, not the whole truth. So it wasn't really a lie, but it wasn't the truth either. It's the Seven of Swords, Five of Wands. Some competitive energy around you. I feel like when you move away from these just disloyal energies that have proven themselves to be disloyal, it strikes up some sort of competitive energy. It's like people did not expect you to leave. And so when you do, and you pick up and kind of tiptoe away, this isn't making an announcement that you're leaving. It's just like you're out of there, right? You could be ghosting people. I don't see you blocking people. You might eventually, because this Five of Wands energy can be competitive. It could be unhealthily competitive. And I feel like there's energies that feel at a complete loss when you decide to pack up and leave them behind. And they're going to come at you wanting answers. Why? And it's almost like they kind of try and provoke you. Some of you, this has to do with a relationship, specifically a love relationship. If you're breaking up with someone, I could see this person coming back and trying to provoke, trying to get you back, not understanding why you left. But you left because we have the World here. It's a cycle. The cycle was over, and it was successful in the sense that it taught you what you needed to know. And the Page of Wands, now it's time for a new beginning. Or it could have just been a cycle with someone that you were with who was immature and not ready to commit. Yeah, because they're the Three of Swords. There's heartbreak here. There's a lot of heartbreak and a need to forgive. Yeah, there's that Page of Wands again. Interesting. All right, Capricorns, this is what I've got for you. New moon to full moon. Thank you so much again for all your likes and subscribes. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you at your next reading. Bye-bye.